So if you're looking at the issues of transnational and international crimes, how serious is this problem, especially in our region in East Africa?
I think it's very serious. For instance, if you look at Tanzania as a whole, it is a huge country, very long coastline, porous harbor. So the possibility of transnational crimes thriving is very, very great.
And can you mention some of these crimes that are particularly giving us a headache? Because even we look at the technological advancement, even the sophistication itself of the cartels, what are some of these crimes that you can look at in this region?
Wildlife-related crimes, transportation of ivory, live wildlife. This is a very serious crime. Drug-related crimes. Tanzania has been mentioned as a transit for trafficking of drugs, so trafficking of human beings. Every day, every other day you hear the arrest of people transiting through Tanzania, going to South Africa. So these are some of the challenges facing us in Tanzania.
And when we look at the investigation and the prosecution itself for transnational and international crimes, and of course they are cross-border, I mean, what are the challenges that emanate from this challenge of international and transnational crimes?
I think the way our legal system is arranged, it was tailored to deal with national crimes. And some of our penal codes is a very old piece of legislation, and it has not anticipated the kind of crimes which we face today. I think this is a challenge, and most of our prosecutors, their investigators, they were trained to deal with the ingredients of the offenses in Tanzania, but not the international related offenses. So these are the challenges. We have really to change, to adapt, and we can only do that through cooperation.
Yes, for example, yes, of course, Tanzania is affected, but when you look at the region, also there is Uganda, there is Kenya, there is Rwanda, and all these East African projects, and we see that all these crimes are across the border. It's not just happening to Tanzania, but how do you work, for example, with other countries to ensure there is effective, investigation and prosecution?
I think at the level of investigation, and especially investigation, I think they have broken a greater ground than judiciary. The judiciaries, we meet once a year, but I'm sure prosecutors, they meet frequently and they have lines of communications, they share intelligence. Now, I think for Wayamo to provide an opportunity like this for judges to come here and appreciate that there are some offenses which are beyond national boundaries, I think it's a very big progress.